Hey guys, this is Inko from Why So Golem, and this is the highlights video for war number 28. As you can see, we got the victory against a clan level 7 opponent, Indonesian. Mainly go wipers and drag flood sort of attackers, and we came through and won it with three-star victory. The war itself was a bit strange. I think mainly due to the time difference with them being in Indonesia. They got their attacks, all of their attacks, pretty much in the last 6 hours. So we were winning, we were leading throughout the match. I don't think they bumped ahead of us. I think they came up and drew with us on 51 stars, and then they missed a couple of their sort of big hitters, and we pushed through and got the 3-star victory. Some big attacks again from us that made the difference. Credit from the last war, just wanted to touch on it, that we introduced the new guidelines about Town Hall 7s and below attacking getting both attacks in within the first 10 hours. Thank you very much, guys. You all adhered to that. That was really good to see. A few people didn't, I mean, because of time difference, which is fine. Completely understand that, but the majority of you guys did, which was great. And thank you again. We got a lot of offers for scouting, which really helped. We managed to scout their number 1 at Town Hall 9 and their number 2, which was, I think, a great help to the guys who eventually attacked it. So thank you. Let's hope we can see more of that in the future. The war itself, really good. We had a bit of a shaky low Town Hall 8 attacks, myself included. Rest assured, I am as hard on myself as I am on you guys when it comes to messed up attack. It happens, and as long as you guys practice, and I'm going to certainly practice my attack, so I won't be doing that again in any future. Well, hopefully won't be doing it again anytime soon. But yeah, these things happen. You know, and as with the nature of hog attacks, I think it's either 1-star or 3 stars, depending on you know, once you know the bomb placements, once you know the Teslas. Then you can really get to grips and planning the pathing of the hogs, etc. But anyway, you know, these things happen, and I'm sure in the next wars, the people who did sort of perform poorly will be, you know, leading the way. I have confidence in that. Right, on to the attacks. We shall start with Heisenberg again, ending up in a highlights video. Second war with us, and was in the highlights video last time for the last war, and this time with a Go Vaho. So Golem, Valkyrie, and Hogs with some with a bit of a hybrid, but I think you know, I've got no issues with hybrid attacks, especially, you know, goblins. If it's required, he uses it on the outlying resources. Uses the 4 quakes to decimate those walls, so you can funnel this golem in. Takes care of the CC lure. I'm just speeding it up. You know, usual CC lure for a dragon, 3 wizards, and some distraction in the form of barbarians. So he's using minions and his wizards to sort of create that funnel, get rid of the outlying buildings, so that the closest sort of building is in the internal area of the base. And there it is. So drops the golem. They're gonna golem and BK. They target the inner buildings. Then drops the Valkyries, drops the CC Valkyries. There we go. And the Valkyries, they love to sort of get in between 2 buildings and then use their splash damage spin with their axe. Used the 4 quake spells, so he only has the 1 heal, but bangs it right in the middle, and that's going to take care of keeping his Valks up. And obviously Valks, I think Valks have a higher hit points than Giants. Then uses his staggers his sort of a deployment of the hogs, which is a good thing because of the single bomb there. But with the defenses pointing at his Valkyries, they're not really you know, they're completely oblivious to the hogs, and that's pretty much it. Really good to see a Go Vaho at a low to mid Town Hall 8. I mean, if you're doing this sort of stuff, experimenting with it. I mean, you know, really impressive to see, and it shows great promise for and putting you in good stead towards higher Town Hall 8 attacks. So yeah, brilliant to see. Right, next one. And Heisenberg got a 6-star war, so congrats on that. So next one to see is Yorio on 7. I think there's a couple of attacks you'll see today that had a few sketchy CC kills. This is one of them. I'm going to speed it up, but it happens. Things can't. When you've planned the raid heavily and something sort of comes out and doesn't go to plan at the start, then it sort of you can get a bit flustered and things don't work out. But managed to get through. And kill the CC drag eventually, but probably not as he would have liked. Does the king swap, and then starts to stagger his deployment of his hogs, coming in on both sides, so they sort of converge in the centre. So makes for easy heal placement. Strangely, sort of I think some of the bomb placements on the outer. So managed to go through those. There's only a single giant bomb on there, and then hits into the heal. So those hogs get fully healed up. And yeah, because he's planned it and got those hogs converging, the fact that he doesn't have many wizards left for cleaning up, it doesn't matter. Look at the amount of hogs that are there. And yeah, that's it. Done. Good 3 stars. I'm slightly rushing through these replays just because they've got so many to show, and as some of you know, I'm rushing away on holiday, so apologies that I'm sort of steaming through them. Next attack is Slossie on number 3. This is a reverse hope. And talking about CC, lure and kills going a little bit around. Is one of them. As I say, it happens. We sort of are now trying to keep our poison spells and save them if we can, just so you can use them on skellies that are sort of badgering your hogs towards the end of an attack. They can really help get rid of those, or drop it on the BK a little bit towards the end of an attack. And I've seen it. It really does help get your attack the 3 stars. So he does fun and refuse to use that poison, which is good. But yeah, I'm sure he'll be the first to admit, Slossie, that this perhaps didn't go as planned. But it's about being dynamic and adapting, and that's what he's done. So it comes in on the 2 sides and a 2-finger drop on the northwest, and then gets the heal placement down. Anybody who isn't used to hog attacks, I think a lot of it goes into planning. You should be planning your attacks, looking at the pathing of the hogs, and then looking at the pathing, just so you know where you're going to be hitting those heal spells. Heal spells. And then as soon as the AD's down in the center, he drops the balloons on the outer lying defenses. And saving that, see, he's going to drop the poison. See, he's being badgered by those skellies, got the BK there, and that poison really helps to keep as many of those hogs up as possible. Balloons, brilliant sort of timing on the loon drops to take out those outer defenses, and balloons really do help on cleanup as well. So I fast forward that. Really good 3 stars. Nice to see Slossie is only human with that CC kill. But yeah, really good. Well played. So next one is, and just before I go any, I know I don't show any sort of Town Hall 7 attacks. I think don't feel sort of aggrieved by that, just because the clan's got to such a stage where we're so confident in our Town Hall 7s and so confident in their skills that they're just 3-starring pretty much all the time. And that's why it is, you down, it's only 2 air defenses, not to detract from the funneling that you guys are doing, and there's still skill needed, but dragons are OP at the Town Halls, so that's why I don't show Town Hall 7 attacks. But yeah, really good job from our Town Hall 7s, and you know, just a few mentions that Phil managed to 3-star Town Hall 8, Bookshank 2-starred a Town Hall 8, Linda did really well at getting 3 stars on her mirror, Ruthless 2-starred a Town Hall 8, Ben 1-star Town Hall 8, Mousecop did a fantastic scout attack, so thank you for that. James 1-starred number 2, and Def 1-starred number 5, and Butty got a scout attack off on number 1. So again, thank you. So yeah, really good. Let me just get on to the next attack. My running order on the laptop's just died, so that's why I'm like waffling now. There we go, Oblivion. With a vanilla hog attack on. Oh, he's got this was actually 1-starred, 7% by one of our new members, which it probably appeared. You know, he planned it really well. He was just unlucky. So Oblivion just doing the CC kill. Okay, and then the 2-finger drop on these bottom cannons for the hogs. Uses the 2 giants at the top to get the giant bombs, which were showing up on Harry's attack, so that was really smart to get rid of those. They were easily gettable. And then converges these hogs in the centre, so he knows how to drop that heal placement. And these guys are place, and you know, drops a simultaneous sort of heal spells, which are perfect. Then sort of drops his BK on the right hand side, heals down, so that single giant bomb didn't really affect his guys. And then I'm speeding it up, but really good hog attack. Loads of hogs left over, and they make short work of the rest of the buildings and the enemy BK. So well played. Right, final attack. It's a bit painful for me to show this one because it was a cleanup of the one I completely and utterly messed up. And Heisenberg, please don't get too much of a big head having 2 of your attacks showed here. Just a sort of good hog attack, pulls double duty to pull the CC dragon and kill the cannon. And then lures the dragon up to the north side, and you'll see the standard sort of wizard drop and barb distraction. Works a treat, really does. As long as you get that timing on the barbs, like it's like every half a second or 0.8 of a second you drop a barb, and then the dragon starts basically confused as hell. So 2-finger drop. And then drops the heal because there is a giant bomb there next to the Tesla. There's actually a double giant bomb. Normally a double giant bomb will pretty much kill all of your hogs, but because they were triggered one after the other rather than simultaneously, the heal placement covered his hogs. So they healed after the first explosion and then healed after the second explosion. So really good sort of placement and makes short work. And I'm going to speed this up. So yeah, really good. 3 stars, 6 stars in total. Heisenberg, well done. And that is it for the. There's lots of attacks I could show you. I will show you one last one, and this is just for anybody who's like umming and ahhing about how the scout attack should go. And this is Mouse on their number 2. And I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to pause it there. So anybody who is perhaps sort of 1 second. Okay, is it there? You see I've got all of these new tools now, I can draw on it and everything, but I haven't, clearly as you can see I'm totally messing up. But so he's going in, I mean this is the best scout I think you can do is with hogs and heals, and I know you're going to use Dark Elixir, but it really does help the higher guys, everybody who's going to be hogging, to sort of find out what's waiting for them, because you know we need to know what's here. I mean, is it a Tesla? Is it a double giant bomb? You know, what's in this space? What's in this space? What's in this space? Because if it's a Tesla, and you know what's in this space here, and if it's a Tesla, it'll pull up and then it will sort of change the hogging path. If it's a double giant bomb, then the person attacking it can try and pre-trigger it with a small pack of hogs, so it doesn't totally blow up the whole raid, the whole attack. So that's the sort of thing you want to be looking at. So if you're coming in on a scout, you want to be sending some sort of troops in here, sending them in here, sending them in here. Try and sort of trigger to see what's there. So the person then coming in doing the full attack, it really is going to help us a lot. So yeah, I'll play the scout so you can see, but that's what you want to be looking at. So just dropping a load of troops in one location perhaps isn't going to be the best use of your scout attack. But have a word, you know, if you're unsure, just have a word with somebody in GroupMe. We're all here to sort of help and advise, so don't you know, please ask. Brilliant that he's sort of lured the CC dragon, because even if it's a scout attack, you know, it will absolutely obliterate his hogs when they go in if you don't kill that dragon. You don't want to watch that. So here he comes in. So hogs. So we now know there's a Tesla there. We know there's a giant bomb, possibly a double giant bomb there. And then he's going to drop his hogs in here. The heal keeps them up, obviously, and then the CC hogs. We know there's a Tesla there, we know there's a Tesla there, and so there's bound to be a giant bomb or a bomb there with mini bombs, and I think he even shows that. And there you go. So yeah, that is a really good scouting attack. Thank you very much, Argyle Mouse, for doing that. And that's it. So good war, everybody, and keep it up. Best of luck in your new war. I'm now on holiday, so I shall see you when I get back. Thanks for watching. I hope it's been informative to you guys.